What kind of cart has two handles but only one wheel? If you can answer this and a bunch of other questions, maybe you've got what it takes to... And here's your Space Age host, the original quicker picker-upper, Lou Schneider.
Oh, thank you, Maria. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Make the Grade, the fast-action game show that's almost too much fun to be allowed on television. Here we pit three bright and energetic kids in a battle to answer questions and win cash prizes. And before we take a look at the board and our subjects for today, let's meet our players. Hi, players.
Hi, Lou.
Hey, oh, you guys sound great. We have 7th graders joining us today. And at the red desk, we have Nitin. Hi, Nitin.
Hi.
There he is. Nitin, you're a player of sorts. You play both tennis and a musical instrument. Which one is that?
The clarinet.
And how long have you been playing?
This is my 4th year.
4th year? Do you play in an orchestra or a band or anything?
Yeah, I play in the Hawthorne band.
Oh, good for you. Good. And do you like the music you play?
Yeah.
Good. Do you think you want to keep going for a while? Maybe do it professionally someday?
Maybe.
Well, we'll see. Well, good luck to you. Next to you, we have Natalie. Hi, Natalie.
Hi.
Natalie at the green desk is an animal lover, right?
Uh-huh.
What's your favorite kind of animal?
I like all of them.
All of them. What would you like to do someday?
Oh, I want to be a veterinarian.
Really? Oh, boy, that's a challenge, but I think it's a noble profession if you can do it. Have you ever tended to a sick animal before?
Uh-huh.
What kind of animal?
Birds.
Oh, really? Yeah. Well, good for you. Someone's got to do that, and I'm glad it's you because I get too nervous. Good for you, Natalie. Next to you, we have Rachel. Hi, Rachel.
Hi.
Rachel also plays. She plays tennis and volleyball and the piano, right? How long have you been studying piano?
This is my 7th year.
Wow, that's a long time. And who do you play with? Just by yourself, or?
Yeah, I play classical piano, and this year I began jazz.
Oh, really? Do you get nervous? Do you do recitals? Do you get nervous?
Sometimes, yeah.
Well, I hope you're not nervous here today. This should be no cause for nerves. We have lots of fun here. Let me explain how this works. As you look up the board, you see we have 7 grade levels and 7 subjects. Now, today's subjects are history, music, science, social studies, home ec, big green things, and famous sidekicks. Okay. Now, in order to win our game and advance to the honors round, you need to answer at least one question in every grade level and one in each subject. And you can do that in any pattern you like. But the player who does it first will win $500, and more importantly, a chance to go to the honors round and pick up another $1,000 in prize money. Absolutely. Now, I know this sounds great so far, guys, but be careful. Behind some of those question squares, we have hidden some fire drills. And those can change the course of the game at any moment. So beware of those. In the meantime, Rachel, you won the right to go first. Why don't you pick a square and get us started here on Make the Grade?
Okay, science 7.
Okay, science 7th grade. A normal human pregnancy is usually calculated to last how many months? Nitin?
9 months.
9 months, sure. Absolutely, good job. You're on the board. Go ahead, Nitin.
History for 9th grade.
Okay, here we go. Oh, lose a square. All right, Nitin, you're going to have to give back that square you just worked so hard for. But you still have control of the board. Go ahead and get us going here.
Okay, I'd like to have history for 10th grade.
Okay, staying in that category, first question of this category. Ivan the Terrible was the first czar of what country? Natalie?
Russia.
Russia, sure. Very nice. Okay. Go ahead, Natalie.
I'd like social studies elementary, please.
Social studies elementary. Let's see. There's a free square. Good for you. Wow. All right. Keep us going here.
Home economics, 7th grade.
Home ec, 7th grade. According to the slogan, this sounds familiar, what kind of paper towel is the quicker picker-upper?
Bounty.
Bounty. Natalie, wait for your name, but Bounty is absolutely right. Ivan the Terrible, by the way, was related to Peter the Mediocre. A lot of people don't know that. Go ahead, Natalie. I remember that. Go ahead.
Green things, 8th grade.
Green things, 8th grade. Okay. Big green things. Years of oxidation have made this lady green, but name the statue that still stands tall in New York Harbor. Rachel.
Statue of Liberty.
Sure. Lady in the Harbor, absolutely. Okay, Rachel, you're in control now. Go ahead.
Music elementary.
Okay. Here we are. The trombone, French horn, and trumpet all belong to what family of instruments? Nitin.
What is the brass?
I don't know. What is the brass? Brass is what we're looking for. Don't say what is. This isn't Jeopardy. Okay, go ahead, Nitin.
Social studies for 8th grade.
Okay, social studies, 8th grade. If you were riding the Cyclone, the Moonsault, or the Scramble, what would you be on? Nitin.
A roller coaster?
Sure, a roller coaster. Okay, go ahead, Nitin.
Science for 7th grade.
Science for 7th grade. Okay. Animals that drink milk from their mother's bodies are called what? Rachel.
Mammal.
Mammals, sure. Okay, go ahead, Rachel.
Social studies 9.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, lose a square. You're going to have to give back one of your squares. Which one is it going to be?
Social studies 8.
Okay, social studies A is yours. That comes off your square. Oh, no, wait a minute. That's Nitin's square. You can't do that. I'm giving away squares that aren't even mine. Nitin's going to come right over that, right over here and give me a
Science
slap.
7.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, there we go. Sorry, Nitin. Sorry, Rachel. Sorry, everybody at home. Sorry, you guys here. Okay, go ahead, Rachel.
Home ec 10th grade.
Home ec, 10th grade. All right, here we go. Oh, darn it. You have to give back another square, but you don't have one to give up, so don't worry about it. Except for big green things. Sure you do. You have big green things. I'm sorry. You have to give back. Now you have no squares to give back. But don't worry, Rachel. You're still in control.
Music 7th.
Okay. Music, 7th grade. Yeah. Good for you. Take a square. You get to take a square from one of your opponents.
Home ec 7th grade.
Okay, home ec, 7th grade. Okay, go ahead and take the square. There you go. Okay, that goes over to you. And now you are in charge. Go ahead.
Sidekicks 12.
Sidekicks, 12th grade. Okay, first question in the category. Castaway Robinson Crusoe had a servant named after what day of the week? No? Anybody? Only 7 choices here. Friday. Friday. He changed his name, by the way. It used to be Monday, but that just sounded so awkward. Friday. Okay, go ahead, Rachel.
Science 7th grade.
Okay, science, 7th grade. Here we go. Wait a minute. Can I? Okay, sure. Excuse me. What suntan lotion would block more of the sun's rays? Number 2, number 4, number 6, or number 8? Rachel.
Number 8.
Number 8. The higher the number, the more you block. Right, that's why I wear about a 64. Okay, go ahead, Rachel.
History elementary.
History elementary. Okay. What was President Truman's first name? Nitin.
Harry.
Harry, sure. President Hal Truman. Okay, go ahead, Nitin.
Science for 9th grade.
Science, nice. All right. If an animal is a vertebrate, it means it has a what?
Backbone.
Natalie. Backbone, sure. Okay, Natalie, good job.
Music for 9th grade.
Okay, music, 9th grade. Who came first, the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, or the Monkees? Nitin.
Beatles.
Beatles, sure. They started in 1959, the Stones in 63, and the Monkees in 66. And they're still going at it. Go ahead, Nitin.
Science for 8th.
Science for 8th. Good for you. Take. That's a take a square. You can take an opponent's square.
I'll take science for 9.
Science for 9. Okay. That goes over to you. Good for you. All right, Nitin.
All right, I'll have home ec for 8th.
Okay. Home ec, 8th. Good for you. Another take. Okay.
I'll take home ec for 7th.
Okay, you're going to take that home ec 7th off Rachel's board. That comes over to you. That sets you up right nicely. Okay. Oh, there is the buzzer ending the first round of play. And at this point, Nitin has a little bit of a lead over Natalie and Rachel, but we have a lot more game to play in round 2, and we'll see who goes on to the honors round with a chance at another $1,000 right after these messages, so please come back. Okay, we are back for round 2, and Nitin has come out of the blocks quickly here with 5 subject squares and 4 grade levels. He's in the lead over slightly over Natalie and Rachel, but we do have a lot of questions left here in round 2, as well as a fire drill up there on the board somewhere, and that's going to change things around, as you know. Let me remind you, players, that if no one has completed their scoreboards, when round 2 expires, the player who's come closest to doing so will be declared our champion at that point, win $500, and then chance to go on to the $1,000 prize chance in the honors round. In the meantime, that's not for a while. Nitin, you answered the last question correctly. Why don't you keep us going here?
I like history for 12th.
Okay, history, 12th grade. At the time of Lincoln's assassination, who was vice president of the United States? Nitin.
Andrew Johnson.
Andrew Johnson, sure. Go ahead, Nitin.
I like social studies for 11th.
Okay. Social studies, 11th grade. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, the longest flight by a paper airplane was a quarter mile, a half mile, or 1 1/4 miles. Rachel.
1 1/4 miles.
And believe it or not, 1 1/4 miles. It happened in 1983 at North Carolina State University. It was just a fluke. Some guy actually just folded his homework and just let it go and just caught a good breeze. That's how easy it was. Go ahead, Rachel.
Home Ec Elementary.
Okay, Home Ec Elementary. What candy bar shares its name with a trio of French swordsmen? Swordsmen? Rachel?
Three Musketeers.
Three Musketeers. By the way, that's correct. Swordsman. Swordsman, not swordsman. No one ever has been hit by a sword. Peter the Great, by the way. Call that joke back about 4 hours later. Sorry. Ivan the Mediocre. I'm losing my gear. Go ahead, Rachel.
Music 8th grade.
Music, 8th grade. Here we go. How many kids in New Kids on the Block? Nitin.
5.
5. Absolutely. There were 5 when we last checked, but evidently they can divide. There might be 10 by now. We have no idea. Go ahead, Nitin.
All right. Science for 10th grade.
Science for 10th grade. How does a python kill its prey? Natalie.
By biting it.
No, not by biting it. How does a python kill its prey? Nitin or Rachel? Nitin.
By crushing it.
Yes, crushing it, squeezing it, or strangling it. Or,
All right.
yes, go ahead, Nitin.
I like Great Big Green Things Elementary.
Great Big Green Things Elementary. What do you call the plant under which presents are found at Yuletide? Natalie.
Christmas tree.
Christmas tree, sure. Okay, Natalie.
I'll take Sidekicks for elementary.
Okay, famous Sidekicks Elementary. Oh. Lose a square. You have to give back one of your squares. Which one are you going to give back?
Social studies, elementary.
Okay, elementary social studies. That's an easy question. Okay, good for you. Okay, now, keep us going here.
Social studies, 9th.
Okay. Players, who started the 50s dance craze? The twist. Chubby Checker, Fats Domino, or Jelly Roll Morton?
Chubby
Natalie.
Checker.
Chubby Checker. Come on, baby. That's how he sang, like Kermit almost, actually. Go ahead, Natalie.
Sidekicks for 10th grade.
Sidekicks for 10th grade. All right. Who was the Lone Ranger's faithful Indian companion? Oh, you're making me feel old here, guys. Someone I knew personally. Tonto. Tonto. Yes, played by Jay Silverheels. Go ahead, Natalie.
Home economics for 8th grade.
Home ec, 8th grade. Name 2 of the 3 parts of the egg. Natalie.
Yolk and the white.
Sure, that'll do. The shell is the other part. Go ahead, Natalie. You're on a roll here.
Science for 8th grade.
Science, 8th grade. A device used to closely examine slides and other material under its lens that cannot normally be seen by the naked eye is known as the what, Natalie?
Microscope.
Microscope, sure. Good for you. Okay, Natalie.
Music for 7th grade.
Okay. In the song America the Beautiful, the Purple Mountains' majesty are above the what? Rachel.
Fruited plain.
Fruited plain. And I like my planes fruited, by the way. Whenever I fly, I request lots of fruit. It's absolutely true. Go ahead, Rachel.
History, 8th grade.
History, 8th grade. Anwar Sadat was the Nobel Prize-winning president of what Middle East country? Rachel.
Egypt.
Egypt, sure. Okay, Rachel.
Great Big Green Things, 12th grade.
Okay, we have a great game going here. Here we go. According to the song, what kind of mythical animal was Puff? Rachel.
Magic Dragon.
Magic dragon. Okay.
Sidekicks, 9th grade.
Okay, sidekicks, 9th. All right. Lucy Ricardo was always hung around with what funny female? Natalie.
Edith.
Oh,
that's
no,
wrong.
that's close. No. Lucy Ricardo always hung around with what funny female? Nitin's actually doing that. Oh. That's usually close to knowing. Okay, Rachel, you want to take a stab at this? No? Anybody? Ethel Mertz. Ethel. Okay, let's see. Rachel, you were last in charge. Go ahead.
Sidekicks. No. I'm not sure.
Okay, let's just go home then. No, Rachel, no, don't worry. Take your time and think about what you need to complete your scoreboard. Look up at the board and see what you have. You need a 9th or a 10th or a sidekicks question. Answer one of those things. Anything in 9th, anything in 10th, or anything in sidekicks.
Sidekicks, 7th grade.
Okay, sure. Here we go. Dr. Watson was what sleuth's sidekick?
Sherlock Holmes.
Natalie, wait till you name the subject. Perfect. You nailed it. Good for you,
Sorry.
Natalie. Go ahead. That's okay.
I'll take music for 10th grade.
Okay, music, 10th grade. Whoa, fire drill, there it is. All right, everybody, it had to happen sooner or later. Here we go. Come over here. Okay. This is what we called lunar lob. You're going to take your balls here, and you're going to throw them at this thing as it will spin. It'll pick up speed because it's in a beautiful orbit. There it goes. It's starting to pick up speed now. You have to throw these balls at one of the colors, and it'll stick. As soon as you get 2 balls to stick in your color, you are the winner. Understood? Okay, now don't be careful there as you throw these things because you could actually win for someone else. If you don't aim properly, you can actually stick a ball into someone else's color. Now, the first person to stick 2 wins. The other 2 people must keep completing the task until the second and third places have been decided. At that point, we'll stay right where we are, and I'll move you back into position, okay? Okay, move out to your spots. Let me get this ball off the red sphere. And don't start till I say go. On your mark. Get set. Go. Ooh. Keep throwing. Oh, if you hit them too hard, they bounce off. You're discovering that the hard way. Oh, there we go. There's one stuck on the green. Throw it gently. Okay, almost. I'll feel grounded for you guys. Okay. Right. Here we go. Keep tossing, keep tossing. Keep tossing. We got a tie here so far. Here we go. The red wins. Okay, keep going, you guys. Nitin, you can stop. That's right. There we go. There we go. Stop, 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 stop. Okay, hold it, hold it, hold it. Come back out here, Nitin. Come here. Natalie, come here. Rachel, please join me. Turn around here. Let's look at the board. Nitin, you won that event. Where are you going to go?
I'm going to stay where I am.
He's going right back to red. Okay. Let me see. Rachel, come over here, please. You came in second. Where are you going to go?
Blue.
Blue, okay. You're back at green. We have a great game going here. Very tight. Very tight competition at this point. Nitin opted, by winning that fire drill, but he opted to stay at his red spot, which is good. It sets him up very well. We actually have a very close game, actually a tie at this point on the scoreboards. And Nitin, you controlled the board by winning that fire drill. Why don't you keep us going? Ask a square.
I like Sidekicks Elementary.
Okay, Sidekicks Elementary. The Cape Crusader used to be accompanied by what young partner? Nitin.
Robin.
Sure, Robin. The boy wonder. Okay, Nitin. Oh, there is the time. And at that moment, it was Nitin in the red desk with that last question who broke the tie and goes home our winner. But he doesn't go home, folks. He graduates to the honors round. He's won $500 in the honors round. He'll have a chance to perhaps add another $1,000 in prize money. But before we see how that works out, we do have to say goodbye to your runners-up, Nitin. Natalie and Rachel, unbelievably close game. Beautiful job. Great play from both of you people. Thank you for joining us today. We don't send you home empty-handed. We do have $50 for your fine efforts today, as well as these terrific consolation gifts. Tell them about those, Maria.
Okay, Lou. Each of our runners-up receive British Knight sneakers. Get off on the right foot, get off in BK's. British Knight athletic footwear for guys and gals. Wherever you go, whatever you do, British Knight's the right move for you. And they'll also receive Conair Geometrics with 5 interchangeable styling heads. Gives you every styling trick in the book. Zigzags, spirals, triangles, crimps, and straightens hair. You can create 100 great looks. Back to you, Lou.
Thanks, Maria. We'll be right back to see if Nitin here can win the honors round and perhaps go home with $1,500 right after these messages. So please, don't go too far away. All right, we are back. Congratulations, Nitin. Great victory there. You won with that last question. All three of you were tied going into the fire drill. You picked up that last answer and did it. You won that. You won $500. But now here in the honors round, you have a chance to pick up another 1,000 potatoes. All right. Here's how it works. We have 3 categories. You're going to pick one of them, and then in 45 seconds, you must correctly answer 7 questions in that category. Category choices are sources of noise, fill in the blanks, or white things. Which one would you like?
Fill in the blanks.
All right, fill in the blanks. Now, we've divided fill in the blanks to 7 different categories. Categories are science, arts, English, home ec, music, history, and phys ed. As I go through the questions, if you don't know the answer to one, pass it. We'll come back to that question later. Give you $100 for everyone you get right. Get all 7, $1,000. Okay? Time will not start until I finish reading the first question. Could you please put this boy's head in a box over here? And 45 seconds on the clock? Perfect. Okay, here we go. Science. The formula for water. H2 what?
Oh.
Right. The arts. The TV show. Who's the what?
Boss.
Right. English. The Dr. Seuss book. The cat in the what?
The cat in the hat.
Right. Home ec. The famous cereal. Kellogg's Rice. What?
Krispies.
Right. Music. The musical group. New Kids on the what?
Block.
Right. History. The second president of the United States. John what?
Adams.
Right. Phys ed. The sports program. ABC's Monday Night what?
Football.
Right. Nitin, you have done it. That's right. 7 correct. That's $1,000. Add it to your total report. $1,500. Nitin, great job. Hope you had fun here today. I'm sure you did, and I'm sure you folks will have fun when you join us next time on Make the Grade. Goodbye, everybody.
Promotional consideration provided by the Ray-Ban Smart Start collection from Bausch & Lomb. They're what's happening in kids' fashion. Serious sunglasses for kids, available in various styles and colors. And also by Go Head-to-Head Wireless with the new Nintendo Double Player System from Acclaim. Twin Turbo Rapid Fire and Slow Motion from Acclaim, the masters of the game. And Johnny Pong, a new kind of ping pong that keeps everyone on their toes with fast 4-way competition. Easy to learn and master, it's sure to bring hours of enjoyment. What kind of card has 2 handles but only 1 wheel? The wheelbarrow. Did you make the grade? This is your announcer, Maria Melito. Hey, Lou. Sword, Peter the Mediocre, Fruited Plains. You need a vacation. See you next time.